Hello everybody, and welcome to another HO Scale review. Today I'll be reviewing the brand new Bowser MLW C630m in Canadian National in the Sergeant Straight paint scheme, unit number 2026. Let's get started. This engine is they're part of Bowser's executive line, which means it's completely detailed and basically you don't have to put nothing on it. It's got all prototypical details on it for Canadian National. It's almost 100% prototypical, if not, it is 100% prototypical for CN. It's got a whole bunch of photo etch parts on it, which make this unit absolutely beautiful. As well as brass parts, the horn, the bell, the MU hoses, air train lines, plow, all that's all brass parts. It has everything, even right down to, see if we can zoom in here. The Dofasco Canadian trucks, which made these units unique to their Alco counterparts in the States, that Alco C630. This is the MLW C630m, which means the M means it was modified for Canadian practices. And this unit also has Tsunami DCC and sound in it. I'll let you hear that in a second. Okay, we're back. I keep pausing the camera because I have a cold and I don't want to be coughing on camera. So every break in the video is probably me stopping the camera so I can cough or sneeze or whatever I'm doing. Okay, let's get back to it. Another cough fest there. Just gotta wait for my CN GP38-2 here to leave the yard with a local. Then we'll get underway with the sound of the Bowser C630m. It's always good to watch a train go by while you're trying to do a review. Good thing it's a short train. One of my newest boxcars there, the CP with the graffiti. And there he is. Okay, let's zoom in here. It's on a bad angle. I don't have a lot of spots down here I can get a real good angle unless I go on the outside of my layout, and I don't want to do that. Okay, my local's on the main line, just had to throw the switch. Okay, here is the startup sound and idle of the C630m. Quite impressed with the sound. Actually sounds like an Alco. I still have to play a little bit with the CVs to get the sound to match the motor speed. So far I've only programmed CVs 2, 3, and 4, which is like a start speed, and 3 and 4. CVs 3 and 4 are more or less starting and braking. Like it gives it the engine a little bit of momentum, so it doesn't. When you stop the engine, it doesn't abruptly stop either way. Let me zoom out here a little bit. This is the engine going forward. I got a little throttle up there. I was wishing to see black smoke come out of this. Sounds just like an alco. Air dryer poppet valves going off there. Okay. This light, or this engine does not come with ditch lights because I think the C630Ms were retired before ditch lights were of any importance that all locomotives needed them. I think the C636s that the CN had ditch lights on them before they were retired, but this one doesn't. I might put ditch lights on this one and just weather it so badly that it looks like it was still in service on my layout. It's going to still be in service on my layout because I've always wanted the C630. It's always been one of my favorite engines. See if I can zoom in here on the cab. As you'll see, it has excuse me, the correct nose headlight and class lights above the number boards, antenna on the roof, wind deflectors on the side of the cab, and all the filters along the side. They're all photo etched all the way along to the back and the top. Top of the dynamic brake there too is all photo etched. As are the brake cylinder piping, which is actually in place on this unit. So is the filter on the side, in front of the fuel tanks. That's normally something you don't see modeled on factory model locomotives. Is this filter right here. I'm going to zoom back to the front here. I was disappointed, however, about the lighting in this. Only because they have an LED in the nose, and the LED basically only lights the bottom lens of the headlight. Turn it on. Now, we can change directions here. You can see the headlight there. It looks kind of dim, just because it is. Why am I not focusing? But these engines also come with the lighting features, such as dimming. I press function 7 here and it dims the headlight, which is cool. Function 6 is something that was really cool. It is the number boards. And the class lights come on with it too. But the class lights aren't actually on a function, they're just lit up because they're above the number boards. But they also dim as well. And I can shut the headlight off and leave the number boards on. It would have been nice if they had incorporated the rear number boards as well with the function 6. So all 4 number boards come on, but the backup lights make the back number boards come on, and they go off as soon as they go forward again. They should be on all the time. Okay, that's the lighting. I'll leave the lights on. I'll zoom out. As for horns and bells and everything, I don't know if it has. Most Tsunami decorders come with a selection of like 12 or 15 or 20 or 25 different bells. And in my instructions, I didn't see any function to change the bell, only the horn. But the bell is pretty good on its own. This is the bell. Here's the horn I selected, which sounds the most to me like CN. All the rest of them were too deep and too throaty, and that's the long blast. Function 3 is a short blast. Function 4 is the dynamic braking. Functions 5 and 6 are lighting. 7 is dimming. 8 of course is mute. Function 9 doesn't do anything. Function 10 doesn't do anything. Function 11 is your air let off when you're in idle. And function 11 in while you're moving also is air let off, okay. Function 12, coupler crash. Oh, function 10 does work. I don't know what that sound is. Okay, I just keep getting. I guess it's coupler crash I keep hearing. Try to increase the speed here and see what anything happens with this function I'm trying to get. There it is. Squeal. So like when you're switching in a yard or something, or coming through switches, you can hit the function 11 and it stays on. Brake squeal or flange squeal. I'll do another video later on about the locomotive actually running on the layout when I'm better. I gotta get it programmed to match my other locomotives because it won't run with anything but itself right now. But here's the shutdown sequence of the engine. And what's cool is you keep the lights on. The horn and the bell still work. Nothing else works. And the lights and everything still work. Kind of like a real locomotive. Okay, that will conclude my video of the Bowser executive line MLW C630m in Canadian National with Tsunami sound in DCC. I'll talk to you later. Bye.